You know, the fact that you're a teacher means that you have a stage and that you have a ready audience. And the pupils and the students or whoever is with you is already listening to you, and they've already given you the authority to influence them and to speak to them and to encourage them. And I think that's a primary recognition that teachers must know, that they already have a stage, that they're not going to look for a stage elsewhere. They already have it. They already have a ready audience. And I think it's therefore for them to determine how they're going to share or have a meaningful experience with the students. You see, we say that communication is about a shared meaningful experience. So how are you going to share a meaningful experience with this audience that you already have? And I think there are many ways that you can do that. You can create such an environment where you tell them stories. And when you tell these stories, you tell stories that they have lessons that they can pick from. You probably know that in traditional African society, stories are what was used to say what you want to say. So you don't say things directly. If I wanted to say something to you, I use a story, I create a context, and you're clever enough to draw the lessons out of it. And I think that's what teachers need to know, that they have an audience, they need to have a shared meaningful experience. They can tell stories in order to bring out the lessons that they would like. I think the second thing that they can do is to really understand this audience, because the audience has changed. There's already such a big gap in terms of age between the teachers and the student, or the teacher and the pupil. But for you as a teacher, you're the one with authority. So how do you bridge that gap? You're the wiser one. How do you bridge that gap so that you can create again a shared meaningful experience, so that you can communicate effectively? So you can decide, well, I want to use games, I want to use plays, I want to use examples, I want to use these children as part of my teaching so that we can understand each other and create a learning environment. So I think of primary importance is that the teacher understands they're not just teaching, they're also communicating. They're sharing or creating a space where they can share meaning. And for me, that's really important.